Here we are going to learn the proof of basic proportionality theorem, which is also known as Thales theorem. The statement of Thales theorem says, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle intersecting the other two sides at distinct points, then it divides them in the same ratio. So as you can see, there is a diagram made. A triangle ABC has been shown to you, in which the side BC is having a line D parallel to itself. So in this we are going to write the given as a triangle ABC in which D is parallel to BC. D meets AB and AC at D and E respectively. This is given. Now what we have to prove? We have to prove that this line DE divides the sides AB and AC in the same ratio. Can you see the side AB and AC? Intersection of DE on AB is at D and on AC it is at E. So AB is divided into two parts, AD and DB, and AC is divided into two parts, AE and EC. So the ratio of those two parts on both the sides AB and AC are equal. That is, we have to prove that AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. This is what we have to prove. So now we proceed towards the construction. Without the construction it cannot be proven. तो इसके लिए हमको construction करना पड़ेगा. Let's see. Let's take the construction as follows. You can see there are 2 points of intersection, that is D and E. So the construction is, we have to draw two altitudes, one from D on AC and another from E on AB. So draw DM perpendicular to AC and EN perpendicular over AB. This is the construction. DM to be drawn perpendicular on AC and EN is perpendicular over AB, and join the point of intersection D to C and E to B. So that is the construction. Now coming to the proof. So idea of the proof is very simple. We have to actually make ratio of the areas of the triangle. So first ratio we are going to take for ADE and DBE. So you see in the construction it is being declared that EN, see this line, EN is a perpendicular over AB. So obviously EN is going to be perpendicular on all the parts of AB. So the two parts of AB are AD and DB. So we can say that EN is perpendicular to AD and EN is also perpendicular to BD produced. In fact, if you see triangle ADE, the altitude of triangle ADE, you can see two altitudes. One is DM and the other one is EN. But if you want to take the base as AD, तो corresponding altitude will be EN. AD अगर आप base लेना चाहते हैं तो EN has to be the corresponding altitude. And if you see the triangle DBE, the base is DB, so its corresponding altitude will be EN. Remember, E is one of the vertex of triangle DBE, and moreover, triangle DBE is obtuse triangle, so its altitude is lying outside the triangle. EN is perpendicular on BD produced. So in fact, EN is a common altitude for triangle ADE as well as for triangle DBE. So we'll apply the basic formula of area of triangle, that is half the base into corresponding altitude, whole upon half the base dB into the corresponding altitude En. Okay, half cancels with half, En cancels with En, so we get ultimately the first equation is formed. It will be implies area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle DBE will be actually equal to AD by DB. That is equation number 1. That is equation number 1. Now similarly, we take the second pair of triangles. This time we'll take ADE. ADE we are going to take. With DEC. See, now in the same way we are going to make second ratio. Again, in the numerator it will be the same triangle ADE, and in the denominator this time we are targeting AE by EC. So AE is the base for triangle ADE if you take the corresponding altitude as DM. DM is the perpendicular over AE, तो AE base लेंगे तो corresponding altitude DM लेना पड़ेगा. And similarly triangle DEC के लिए base EC लेंगे तो corresponding altitude DM लेना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पर भी वैसे हो रहा है. Triangle DEC is actually an obtuse triangle, so its altitude DM is lying outside the triangle. Okay, common altitude is DM for triangle ADE and triangle DEC. Bases are AE and EC respectively. So over here, area of ADE upon area of triangle DEC will be equal to half the base AE into the corresponding altitude DM, whole upon half the base EC into the corresponding altitude DM. DM cancels with DM, half cancels with half, so we get area of ADE upon area of DEC is equal to AE by EC. So this gives you the second equation. So two equations are formed. Now if you judge the LHS of the two equation, and if you see the numerators of the two equation, area of triangle ADE is common, both the numerators are same of the LHS of the two equation. And if you see the denominators, the first equation is having the LHS denominator as DBE and the second one is having DEC. तो ध्यान से देखिए, DBE is lying on the base DE, DE base है, और DEC का भी base DE है. And remember, DE और BC parallel हैं. So if you go to the previous knowledge, class 9th में आपने एक theorem पढ़ा था, triangles lying on the same base and between the same parallels are equal in area. So by applying that, but we can say that area of triangle DBE is equal to area of triangle DEC. Can we say this? इसका reason, triangles lying on the same base and between the same parallels are equal in areas. That is a class 9 theorem. So we got this, area of triangle DB is equal to area of triangle DEC. बेसिक मैथमेटिकल फंडामेंटल देखें अगर, तो अगर हमारे पास x इज इक्वल टू वाई है, सो वी कैन से दैट 1 अपॉन एक्स इज इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन वाई. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस अबव स्टेटमेंट, इस स्टेटमेंट को हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं 1 अपॉन एरिया ऑफ डी बी ई इज इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन एरिया ऑफ DEC. रेसिप्रोकल्स बना दिए. इफ टू थिंग्स आर इक्वल देन द रेसिप्रोकल्स आर आल्सो इक्वल. अब हम न्यूमरेटर में देख सकते हैं कि दोनों तरफ 1 है, एंड इफ आई मल्टीप्लाई अ कॉमन नंबर इन बोथ द न्यूमरेटर्स, द ratios will be equal, LHS will be equal to the RHS. So I multiply area of ADE on both sides, or rather I take area of triangle ADE on both sides in the numerator. So we can say area of ADE upon area of DBE is equal to area of ADE upon area of DEC. So this we get. Now this I am marking as equation number 3. This is equation number 3. If you see equation number 1, equation number shows the value of ADE, area of ADE upon area of DBE as AD by DB. So in this third equation, I can use equation 1 in the LHS of equation third. Okay, equation 1 can be used on the LHS of equation third, and equation 2 can be used on the RHS of equation third. So I'm going to say using equation 1 and equation 2 in equation 3. So value of area of ADE upon area of DBE मैं equation 1 से लिख रहा हूँ, AD by DB, and from equation 2 I'm writing AE by EC. So that proves the result. This was required, hence proved. ये आपका Thales theorem है, which is a very very important theorem from the examination point of view. So ये मैंने आपको proof करके बताया. You just go through it and prove it on your own without seeing it. Now we come to the next part, that is the corollaries of the Thales theorem. But before we proceed towards the corollary, let us understand some basic fundamentals of ratios. Okay, fundamentals related to ratios. So I tell you one by one. We take say standard ratio as say x by y is equal to a by b. I am having a ratio, say x is to y is proportional to a is to b, जिसको कि मैंने ऐसे लिख दिया है x अपॉन y इज इक्वल टू a अपॉन b. सो इसमें एक सबसे पहली प्रॉपर्टी होती है रेशियो प्रोपोर्शन की, फंडामेंटल होता है, जिसको कहते हैं अपन इन्वर्टेंडो. इन्वर्टेंडो. इस इन्वर्टेंडो में याद रखिएगा ओरिजिनल रेशियो इज दिस इज द ओरिजिनल रिजल्ट वी हैव अज्यूम्ड. इसमें मैं इन्वर्टेंडो लगाऊंगा ओरिजिनल रेशियो में, तो ये बन जाएगा y बाय एक्स इज इक्वल टू b बाय a. ये रिवर्स हो जाता है, रेसिप्रोकल हो जाते हैं. दैट इज कॉल्ड बाय द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ इन्वर्टेंडो. सेकेंड वन इज ऑल्टरनेंडो. ऑल्टरनेंडो में अगेन यू गो टू द ओरिजिनल रेशियो x बाय y इज इक्वल टू a बाय b. ऑल्टरनेंडो में मीन वाले जो टर्म है, मीन वाले टर्म मतलब ये वाला आपका y और ये जो a है वो मीन टर्म कहलाते हैं. वो आपस में इंटरचेंज हो जाते हैं। a जो है वो y की जगह आ जाता है और y जो है वो a की जगह चला जाता है। सो इट विल बिकम x by a is equal to y by b. This is after alternando. Okay, this is the second property. Third is componendo. Componendo. You go back to the original ratio, x by y is equal to a by b. If you apply componendo in this, you add 1 on both sides. Componendo means adding 1 on both sides of the ratio. So x by y added with 1 is equal to a by b also added with 1. So it will become x plus y upon y is equal to a plus b upon b. So this is the result obtained after applying componendo. Okay. Fourth is dividendo. This was componendo. Next one is dividendo. Again go back to the original. Original was x by y is equal to a minus a by b. So in dividendo we subtract 1 from both the sides of the ratio. We get x by y minus 1 is equal to a by b minus 1. After LCM it will be x minus y upon y is equal to a minus b upon b. This is after dividendo. Fifth property is componendo. Componendo, excuse me. Componendo and dividendo combined, एक साथ लगता है ये componendo and dividendo together. So for getting the result of the fifth one, you divide result of third by the result of fourth. थर्ड वाले को रिजल्ट को फोर्थ वाले के रिजल्ट से डिवाइड कर दीजिए. मीन्स LHS this divided by this. तो LHS divided by LHS and RHS divided by RHS से बताओ क्या मिलेगा. x by y upon x minus y is equal to a plus b upon a minus b. LHS का y और y डिनोमिनेटर y और y कैंसिल हो जाएगा और RHS का डिनोमिनेटर b और b कैंसिल हो जाएगा. So this is the outcome of componendo and dividendo applied simultaneously. So these are the basic fundamentals related to ratio and proportion, which will be frequently used in the problem solving or rather in making of the corollaries of Thales theorem. So मैं आपको अभी बताता हूँ corollaries of Thales theorem. See this. Corollaries of Thales theorem. Now corollaries means जो रिजल्ट अपन ने प्रूव किया है उसी रिजल्ट को हम मॉडिफाई करके या कुछ बेसिक फंडामेंटल्स लगा के, जैसे कि अभी आपने रेशियो प्रोपोर्शन के फंडामेंटल्स देखे, अभी पिछले 5 प्रॉपर्टीज देखे, इन्हीं प्रॉपर्टीज को लगा के हम जो नए रिजल्ट्स बना सकते हैं उसी को corollaries कहते हैं. So we go to the basic information of Thales theorem. Thales theorem लगाने के लिए what is the ideal condition or what is the minimum condition? That there should be a triangle. There should be a triangle, and in that triangle there should be a line parallel to one of its side. You see this ABC एक triangle है, इसमें D पैरेलल टू BC है. ये मिनिमम कंडीशन है थेल्स थ्योरम लगाने के लिए कि देयर शुड बी अ ट्राइंगल एंड देयर शुड बी अ लाइन which should be parallel to one of the side of the triangle and it should intersect the other two sides. It should intersect the other two sides at distinct points. So ऐसा यहाँ पर हो रहा है. So मेन थ्योरम जो आपने पढ़ा वो ऐसा था, इन ट्राइंगल ABC D is parallel to BC. So we can say AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. This is the main result, the Thales theorem. Now comes the first corollary. The first corollary is obtained by applying invertendo in the main result. ये आपका main result है Thales theorem का, इसमें आप invertendo लगा दीजिए. तो invertendo जब लगाएंगे तो what will be obtained? dB by AD will be equal to EC by AE. That is by invertendo. Second is obtained by adding 1 on both side in the main result. इसमें आप add कर दो 1 on both side. This is by componendo, जो आपको अभी बताया था मैंने. Add 1. So this will give you AD plus DB by DB is equal to AE plus EC upon EC. So this gives, आप डायग्राम को देखिए, AD और DB का सम क्या बनता है? AB by DB, और AE और EC का सम क्या बनता है? AC by EC as it is. So this is the second corollary. This was the first corollary. Now coming to the third one. Third one can be obtained by reversing the order of this, means applying invertendo. तो ये क्या बन जाएगा? DB by AB is equal to EC by AC. This is a corollary number 3. This is corollary number 3 on Thales theorem. Now coming to the fourth one. The fourth one can be made with the help of the first corollary. Okay. How? If we add 1 on both sides of corollary number 1, so we get dB by AD added with 1 is equal to EC by AE added with 1. So LCM लेने पर dB plus AD by AD is equal to EC plus AE by AE. And tell me what is the sum of dB and AD? That gives AB. AB by AD is equal to, what is the sum of EC and AE? That gives AC by AE. So this is your corollary number 4th. And the 5th corollary, the last corollary, can be obtained by applying invertendo in corollary number 4. So we can write AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. This is your 5th corollary. Okay. So ये मैंने एक छोटा सा डेरिवेशन आपको बताया. ये डेरिवेशन आपको करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है या लर्न करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. You have to remember the main result. So I tell you the trick of remembering the result. Main result देखिए आप, जो थेल्स थ्योरम का था वो था AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. देखो इधर पे D is parallel to BC. D is parallel to BC. तो BC हो गया लॉक. BC को आप फ्रीज कर दो, B और C को बिल्कुल टच नहीं करना. तो ट्राइंगल ABC का कौन सा वर्टेक्स बचा? A. तो थ्योरम आप लगाना शुरू करो A से D तक आओ, फिर D से B तक जाओ, एक रेशो बनेगा. फिर दूसरी तरफ जाओ, A से E तक जाओ और E से C तक जाओ. तो आपका मेन रिजल्ट बन गया. यानी AD को हम अपर पार्ट कहेंगे, DB को हम लोअर पार्ट कहेंगे, और उधर से AE को अपर पार्ट और EC को लोअर पार्ट. तो मेन रिजल्ट क्या बना? अपर पार्ट यानी AD अपॉन लोअर पार्ट यानी DB इज इक्वल टू द अपर पार्ट यानी AE इज इक्वल टू द लोअर पार्ट EC. ये मेन रिजल्ट है. उसके बाद कॉरोलरी नंबर 1 में DB बाय AD इज इक्वल टू EC बाय AE. इसको कैसे याद रखना है? लोअर पार्ट यानी DB अपॉन द अपर पार्ट यानी AD इज इक्वल टू लोअर पार्ट. याद रखिए लोअर पार्ट ऊपर ले रहे हैं अपन, is equal to lower part EC upon the upper part AE. That is corollary number 1. Corollary number 3 कैसे याद करेंगे? Lower part यानी DB upon the whole part यानी AB. DB upon AB is equal to lower part यानी EC upon the whole part यानी AC. In fact, इसको overall कैसे पढ़ते हैं? DB by AB is equal to EC by AC. Lower part DB upon the whole part AB is equal to lower part EC upon the whole part AC. ये हो गया corollary number 3. Then comes corollary number 4. Corollary number 4 is the whole part AB upon the upper part AD is equal to whole part AC upon the upper part AE. यानी AB by AD is equal to AC by AE. And the last corollary is AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. यानी upper part upon the whole part is equal to upper part upon the whole part. तो एक बार मैं जल्दी से पूरा बोल रहा हूँ, आप देखिए. मेन रिजल्ट क्या था? AD by DB equal to AE by EC, यानी upper part upon the lower part is equal to upper part upon the lower part. ये पैटर्न में है. फिर corollary, one of the corollaries can be say DB by AD is equal to EC by AE, यानी lower part upon the upper part is equal to lower part upon the upper part. फिर next corollary, AB by DB is equal to AC by EC, यानी whole part upon the lower part is equal to whole part upon the lower part. इस पैटर्न में एक corollary. Next, DB by AB is equal to EC by AC, यानी lower part upon the whole part is equal to lower part upon the whole part. Next, AB by AD is equal to AC by AE, यानी whole part upon the upper part is equal to whole part upon the upper part. And the last is AD by AB is equal to AE by AC, यानी upper part upon the whole part is equal to upper part upon the whole part. So you can practice on your own and you can review all these corollaries. So overall 6 results are there for solving the problem based on Thales theorem. That's it.